some basic information about this place. What is this all about? So first of all, actually, as I told you before, that there was the local tribes who were pagans who lived here, and then when Germans came here, they conquered this territory and started to convert local people into the Christianity. So how did they do that? Originally, that was of course the Roman Catholic Church, and they had their own army. That was the Teutonic Knights. So Teutonic Knights are okay. Everybody knows, familiar who are the Templars, right? So okay, that's the same type of organization, just German swing. So if the Templars had a red cross, then Teutonic Knights they had a black cross. So later on, so how then originally they were together, but it's usually like this: when we have an enemy abroad, we are together. When there is no enemy, because the local people became vassals of their own land, then we have to divide them up, split the money, the power, all the things like that, and that's where all the problems started. So that's why the Catholic Church and the Crusaders, they had multiple conflicts because of this. And this territory right over here, they divided by the river. So the idea is the left bank of the river went to the Crusaders, and the right bank of the river went to the Catholic Church. At this particular moment, we are on the right bank of the river. Later, we're going to cross the river and we're going to see the Crusaders' castle ruins, and I'm going to tell you about that as well. But here, originally, that was established as the Roman Catholic castle, or let's going to call it summer residence for the local bishop. So actually, technically, he lived exactly right in that tower. Later, when you're going to explore this place, on the first level, you're going to see that there's an example of the chimney, because that part of the castle was heated. So this castle actually belonged originally to the Roman Catholic Church, attacked multiple times. Later, when this territory became part of the Polish Commonwealth, it has been ruled by the Polish, then Swedish, and then in the 1800s, accidentally, there was a big fire and this castle partly burned down. Unfortunately, never renovated. Only in the 1930s, when Republic of Latvia became independent as a country, but in the terms of the law, it was made that this is supposed to be a museum, but never renovated. All the renovation work started only in the time of period of Soviet Union. And it's very obvious, if you take a look at the tower, you see that there is like different type of the bricks. So the typical Soviet Union type of the bricks, and then the ancient ones. So have to be very happy what we have, because I mean, like, that was not of course the best way how to renovate the castle. And actually, if we're talking about that part of the castle, like this one, that was actually accomplished only 23 years ago. So it's kind of the brand new, to be honestly. And if you see that, of course, it's like a red one, because it has been produced by the bricks. The Germans, when they came here, this is kind of the knowledge they brought to the local people, how to produce bricks, and they are red because of the clay. So there was like, how to say, chimney where they produced the bricks, and then they built the castle. So, but they didn't have any cement back then. How do you think, oh, I'm sorry, how do you think, what could they use instead of cement?
Mud.
Pretty close, pretty close.
Lime and egg.
Oh, excellent. Egg, that's the correct answer. Okay, egg white, but you're right. And clay.
Clay.
So they mixed clay with the egg white. And this is how they got the cement. Of course, I didn't try it by myself, but when I was reading this article, I was thinking, okay, so how many chickens did I need? But you know, we have to think about the construction work not the way as we think today, like when it's like, and skyscraper is finished. So that was extremely slowly processed. So for example, if you take a look at the churches all around Europe, you're going to see that they have different type of the architectures. Why? Because everybody added what was the fashion for that time period. So if you take a look at from that kind of perspective of view, then yeah, probably they had enough of chickens. So my quiz, which I asked you before when we came here, how do you think, why in the center of the castle there is such a huge tower like that?
For conversion?
Watchtower, excellent, 50% correct answer. But there was one more reason as well.
For conversion to Christianity?
Pardon me?
To force conversion to Christianity?
That's a good point. But, but you know, when I was studying in university, like I had very interesting teacher. He had very interesting sense of humor. This is what I meant.
Get away from
So you know, when he asked all kind of the questions, and then let's say, for example, and I'm answering, and then he said, and if the answer was not really right, he said, "Thank you for your answer." So in this case, thank you for your answer. So okay, I'm not going to torture him, or maybe if somebody has some kind of guessing. No, okay, that was the last shelter for the local people.
Yeah, they have to get away.
So the real entrance, which you may see, that was not there. The real entrance was on the top, where's the balcony. So the story is that, you know, when this castle has been attacked, and it has been attacked multiple times, mostly by the Crusaders, then you already lost the fight. So enemy is already in the castle. So that's why local people ran away into the tower. With this, there was a narrow ladders right over there to the top of it, and they hide there for let's say for a couple of the days, maybe a week. So when enemy kind of come down, and then you can start to negotiate with your life or things like that.